closer together.
It is jam-packed, and of course, True Love is feeling a bit optimistic as he goes right at the enemy, but Leon is going to take him down.
Immediate trades taking place, so his rig provides a bit of covering fire from the distance, from the church. Like the wrath of God, he will find the knock, and look at Fear pushing up as fast as possible in order to save his teammate, but Joker lies in wait. He's going to unleash a number of bullets, and it's going to catch Fear. Perfect burst there, and Joker playing the patient game, and he's going to get the knock onto two players. Now for 7C, what do? This is not a good spot. From the distance, Rig's going to take a few shots. Joker doesn't have to take this fight. He does not have to take this fight. And Rig is trying to provide a bit of damage, and he will get the knock. Now, with Joker down, there's an opportunity for 7C, the other member, to push on in and save the teammate, but it looks like it's not going to be the case.
It wouldn't be the right call right now because, of course, he's the last man standing, and these guys are fortified. And talking about the circle, it has shifted up north. We are going to be heading to Rozox. We might see some urban action after all, as Skylightz Gaming are going to make quick work of Fair. He is done for, which now means that Rig is, of course, last man standing for 7C Esports.
Third week, we do see coming up, and also Ankle, so sort of missing out on Wally though. I would have really loved to see him play because he was one of those top fraggers for their team. But looking at Chanri, having spotted players of Zeus and putting down a few bullets, also exchanged a few shots in the process as he just steps into his own graves.
Beautiful setup from the player of Skylightz Gaming.
Yeah. He needs to do something, he needs to get a knock and a finish, or rather go for a heat battle as Heaven tries to get inside cover but has been spotted out by the players of Zeus over here as Leon sort of tries to dish down the heart. Godless goes down, and along with that Zion also falls. But Heavy Harp, Sinister being the last solo player, does not have any healing at all, goes after Heaven, but it is basically done so as Skylightz Gaming are moving in for the chicken, and here it is.
Exactly. Brilliant positioning. This is what I like to call it. Brilliant game plan, as well as Skylightz Gaming again proving their grounds, proving their mettle, and coming out on top. What an incredible chicken dinner.
And that is something of an oversight as PN Legend opens up on Chari.
Chari can see Chari's going to be, he would be praying that those cannons are still operational. Unfortunately, they are just relics of the past, and with him down, he's got those sandbags with some fortification for the time being. Smoke's being deployed as well. Demon has been spotted out as it goes over the crest of the hill.
Ooh, have a look at one interesting thing if you can just focus on the map, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Crypto's position. He's going to make sure no boat comes from the left flank and pretty much stabs them in the back while his teammates are going to be hunkering up as Heaven now reciprocates, knocking down Sandesh.
It's a south circle. It's a southern circle. This is going to get brutal.
It's military.
This is going to be brutal indeed. As you called out, XP, a player from that is Legend, getting Sandesh. Beg your pardon, getting knocked down. He's out in the open. He's pretty much done for, and it's going to be Leon who has the right angle, finishes off the job. Now, PN Crew,
even though INES is right next to Crypto's position, let me tell you one thing, have a look at his spot. They cannot get to him unless they throw a lot of grenades, and from up top, he can just rain death and destruction down below. Again, a smart move deployed to there. He is still there, however, the thing is, there's so much going on right now. Now, Heaven wants to join in on the fun as well. He's like, wait a second, Crypto, two can play at this game. In fact, he is being optimistic, throws a grenade down. However, the distance is a bit too much. Sunlu trying his best to get out of harm's way, but like you said, once you come up for air, you are pretty much going to take a few shots. Newt, can he make it in though?
He hasn't been spotted out. Oh, wait, he can though. The nade.
Oh, this is good.
Alright, that should be good.
This is good, and double kill.
In time to get the res onto his teammate. Meanwhile, a fight has broken out between INES and Skylightz Gaming, and Newt is Selamat as well, so close to being taken down, and they have opted to forsake their teammate, and I believe that is the right call to make here. There's not much they can do to go for the res. They're getting pushed in by all four members of Skylightz Gaming, and with that INES, they will lose another member.
Also, you got to keep one thing in mind. They did realize that Skylightz Gaming, they are spread far and wide on this hill, so even if they do go into the res, those angles are something that are going to be devastating for this team. Of course, they are now going to be survived by two members, Gajor and Salu YT. Now,
he will fall as that Ice guys are going up against PN Crew. Skylightz Gaming in the meantime pushing up here amongst all the smoke. They're trying to find someone. The res could actually come on in here, but Venom Legends, they are being snakes in the smoke, but Fry Pan will be spotted out and finished off, and Venom Legends will be eliminated.
They have been eliminated, and of course, I like the fact that they didn't go in for the revive just then, because chances are Venom Legends could have lobbed either a grenade.
This is an army of two, and yes, Finally, someone replies back. Skylightz Gaming. SG will get a knock onto a member of Zeus. That is Godless, but Smoke's immediately getting deployed for the rest to come in.
Surprisingly, and just as we say that, that is going to be the end of Zeus Esports. They wiped out 2 entire squads. 8 kills for the name, and I like the fact that 1952 are still alive, but the position is going to be compromised right now because Skylightz Gaming have an idea where they are as the grenades are going to be thrown in, and that is not a good one. It misses its mark by quite a bit, but the second Molotov, not too shabby.
Not a shabby at all. Skylightz Gaming with a good chance to have all 4 players alive. They're going to push on into the position of 1952, but Miner with the first knock. Not able to get a second though, and 1 player remains inside of that little hut, and it will also be his grave. Skylightz Gaming. Now it is the 3v2 Sandesh. We've seen clutches from this guy.
We have seen clutches, and I like the fact that Skylightz Gaming actually ended up 3rd right now. This is probably one of their better games, and that is a flashbang. Leon, you are one lucky king. In honor of the fact that, 1952 kind of made it to 3rd position. Wait a second, I'm going to hold on to that as Joker is taking out Sandesh again. Perfect timing over here.
The advantage has been neutralized, at least for the time being. The finish hasn't come in yet though. Chari behind the burned out vehicle. He knows who Sandesh is. Sandesh is going to appear around the corner. Sandesh rattling off a few bullets, so it's playing a dangerous game. As we pointed out, Sandesh has no med kits and barely any armor to work with, and he will be knocked with Killer with the immediate knock as well. Leon trying to finish out the player. Now it's a 1v1. Killer face going to Leon. Leon tries to crouch down. He's taking quite a bit of damage here, and he's getting shot at, but doesn't really matter. It is going to be Skylightz Gaming coming out on top and winning it in a bit of a close fashion, but they get it in the end.
Winner, chicken dinner is going to go Skylightz Gaming's way, and of course all the boys are going to be happy and elated. You could see that joy on their faces. But yeah, you're right, it was the closely contested game.